Hi guys, Kevin here. Welcome back to the BZFuture channel. Today we have a gaming headphone review from Dareu. Dareu is a notable brand in many e-commerce sites that offers affordable gaming peripherals. Currently they are venturing into the mid-tier to the high-end pricing scheme by offering better comfortability, features as well as gaming product RGB. So we have the Dareu Quantic A710 headphones for review today. This sample is provided by BZFuture, an e-commerce site where you can get your gaming peripheral needs, your home appliances, technology products, smartphone accessories, other accessories. Currently they have an ongoing platform promotion as well as certain products discount. I'll leave more information in the preview right now as well as the video description as well. Design-wise, it's all black matte finish, very gamery look with the LED strips on the front right here, located front to the bottom. All the main controls are located on the left side ear cups. So on the top, we have the lighting control. You can toggle between single colored modes and power off the LED or RGB mode. The power button, the mic mute button, and the volume rocker right here that works independently from your computer, console, smartphone, or any device that you're connected to it. So actually you can control the volume separately on the device part and also on the fly. Now on the bottom is the LED status indicator, the charging port, the 3.5mm headphone port, as well as the mic insert port right here. Now in terms of ergonomics, I would say it's decently comfortable. It's plasticky, but there is a lot of ergonomic adjustment. The first is basically on the bands on each side. You can extend up to 3 centimeters. What sounds like metal reinforcement band on the inside, it feels like there's metal, it's not plastic, so that's good. The headband piece right here is relatively thick and cushiony. Aside from that, on each ear cups right here, you have a two-way swivel mechanism, so you can swivel this amount of adjustment, 90 degrees, and unfortunately the second swivel is a little bit limited, this much. I wish there's a little bit more for smaller head size, especially for kids, but overall just nice. And more importantly, the ear cups right here. Now the ear cups has a depth of 2 centimeters with an opening of 4.5 by 6.5 cm. Now I wish the ear cups was a little bit thicker and fluffier. That will help with the noise cancelling. Now aside from that, the overall weight of these headphones right here is about 336 grams, a little bit on the heavy side, but I wouldn't mind. Now there are other features included with the package and the overall headset itself. First is the removable mic. That is very good, so you can actually, in case in the future you lose it, you can actually get a replacement easily. So this one right here, they provide this mic. This one you can adjust the angle and direction, and more importantly they put a pop filter right here, so as you talk loudly, the s, p, t type of sounds will be blocked so you don't annoy your gamer friends in call. Aside from that, they also provide a USB dongle. This is a Type-C to A dongle for legacy and older device for compatibility reasons, because they also provide you a very good length Type-C to Type-C cable right here. This is one of the connections and it's braided. Awesome. Aside from that, another braided cable is this baby right here. This is a 4-pole 3.5mm male-to-male headphone jack right here, also braided. Awesome. So this is the second connection. The third connection is this baby right here. Please don't lose it, because once you lose it, basically you can't go with the 5.8 GHz mode. So this is the wireless dongle right here. Aside from that, other ergonomic adjustment they included is, let's say if you're living in a hot climate like Malaysia, Australia, and when you put PU leathers like this onto your ears, you have like sweaty feeling or the warm feeling, you can always swap it out with the included mesh ear cups right here. So this one is quite easy to remove. They even show you how to actually twist and twist back to replace the ear cups on the headphones itself. So this is the mesh one. This helps with a little bit of the temperature control and also does not heat up your ears easily. On to our first mic test. Currently what you're listening to is the 5.8 GHz wireless mode, so there's no cable attached. I'm recording on the OBS Studio, highest audio quality on my MacBook M2 Pro. So testing 1, 2, 3. Pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbow, she sells seashells on a seashore. So basically looking at OBS Studio, I set the volume to maximum. It is about 6 dB and under there. So it's still good audio quality. But I'm curious whether the wireless mode would be sounding similar to the wired USB-C mode. That's the next test we're going to jump into next. On to our second mic test. Currently we are using it in wired mode with the USB-C cable attached to my M2 Pro MacBook with OBS Studio once more recording at the highest audio quality. So here goes. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbow, she sells seashells on a seashore. This is how I sound like in wired mode. I assume both of them would be in a similar quality. I'll let you know in the little subtitles down below in the video. Let's jump back into the main review. The headphones is rated to last 10 hours with RGB on and 12 hours with RGB turned off. Our test is based on the MacBook M2 Pro with the headphone volume wheel set to the maximum, whereas on the MacBook side we set to the third volume bar. Now we got a total of 11 hours with RGB turned on and 12 hours 30 minutes with RGB turned off. The headphone uses a pair of 15mm dynamic driver. Our test is based on the MacBook M2 Pro with the 5.8 GHz wireless dongle set at the third volume mark on the MacBook, whereas on the headphones right here the volume wheel is set to max. Now when I tested USB-C cable and wireless dongle, there is no perceived or noticeable audio quality difference. Unlike the microphone, there is a tiny bit of difference if you notice from my previous test. Now when it comes to the characteristic of the drivers right here, the bass packs great amount of power. In terms of characteristics, I would say the bass fits smooth with a long buttery bass drag. I like it a lot, and you can actually feel those subtle bass vibration, those tup 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 or the boom 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 boom, significantly thanks to its bigger driver size. Overall, when it comes to bass, it's enjoyable, and more importantly, the bass is separated from the mids and does not eat into the mids. Now when it comes to the mids or the vocals, it sounds more towards the crystal clear type with a good amount of body and warmth retained to it, but not to a point it sounds a little bit of mushy, a little bit cloudy, a little bit creamy or muddy. It's distinctly sharp, and usually gaming drivers, they tend to have a little bit muffledness in the vocals. Surprisingly, this sounds awesome. Now when it comes to the highs or the instrumental, it's a mix of the crystal clear type and the warm tones into one. It feels natural. There is no those high pitch sharp ear sound experience faced by this, so it's well-tuned drivers. Now when it comes to the lows and bass mix and plays simultaneously with the highs or the instrumentals, there is a clear separation between them. There is no muddiness or there is no distraction between those two. There's a distinct difference, which is a good thing, because most headphones, in terms of gaming headphones in the market, when it comes to the lows and highs, they do mesh around and it sounds very disturbing or distracting. So it's very, very well tuned right here. So before I talk about the summary, let's do our typical stress test. Pull the headbands on each side, do a sideways pull. You barely can hear any plastic rattling. I'm going to do a twist. Twist and pull. And ultra omega twist. You barely can hear the plastic crackling sound. It is built tough thanks to its metal frame right here. So please don't do what I do, because I'm given this product to actually stress it to its max. Now let's talk about the goody summary part. When it comes to the audio experience, going into this review, I was very, very skeptical because I rarely hear the brand Dareu in Malaysia, Canada and America. So going into this review, I had to take a pinch of salt and just accept my fate going forward with a lot of gaming headphones in the market being just terrible. And I'm surprised that this sounds amazing. The audio performs well from the ultra lows to the highs, great for any media consumption, any type of song, you name it, pop, EDM, J-pop, K-pop, acapella, you are fine. If you love piano, saxophone and violin like me, ooh, eargasm, awesome. Now, when it comes to the tri-mode connectivity, the dongle wireless mode is amazing. Hold on guys, this is Kelvin from the future. One more thing to note is This is the wireless dongle that they provide to use in wireless mode. This is the adapter Type C to Type A for the USB-C cable. I wish they also included a Type A to C so you can actually use it with the wireless dongle right here. This is how I connect it to my MacBook. So, you know, future gaming notebooks, they are also using Type C. So if they included one kind of adapter like Type A to Type C, definitely it'll be awesome. If not, you have to get this on your own. It's relatively cheap. I'll put it in the video description as well. Now, the wired USB-C mode was a little bit troublesome for me. Number one, if you have a desktop under the desk or desktop, you know, where your plugs or your I/O ports is located behind your desktop PC, the cable that they included is relatively short. I wish it was 2 meters or longer, and a lot of brands at their price category is already, you know, venturing into 3 meters worth of length. So yeah, one improvement in cable would definitely help this product. Now, the third mode is the wired 3.5 millimeter. That one is good for console gaming, for legacy device or older, you know, console gaming device that can use it. Definitely, I would skip it for desktop or MacBook reasons because number one, it feels underpowered. With USB-C, it feels there's enough juice, and if you're in wireless mode, definitely a lot of juice to make the driver sound right. If not, if you're in 3.5 millimeter mode, definitely you had to crank up the volume to make it sound good, which is not my recommendation. Now, aside from that, one positivity about these headphones, don't worry, it just turned off because it's power saving mode. Basically, it's an affordable price headphone. Despite being softwareless, it is great sounding, and more importantly, its usability is there. I like it a lot. Another improvement I can see is they need to make the ear cups thicker and a little bit more puffier. That will help with better sound isolation from the background. Aside from that, I have nothing much to say but to call it a good, decent gaming headphones on a reasonably priced offering. So if you're interested to purchase oh my god, my English, purchase these headphones, links can be found in the video description and the pinned comment. And more importantly, thanks to BZFuture for providing these headphones for review. They have no way of influencing this review once more. Remember to like, subscribe to our channel for more gaming content, and I hope to see you guys in the next review. Till then, stay cool and stay gaming hard. And I have to on the RGB because that looks much better. Alright, oops, let me do that again. Long press. And see you then.